I'd like to look at why people get things so wrong with dogs when it comes to feeding. And by that, I mean those people who think that by going into a feeding dog, a dog that is actively eating, and removing the bowl shows them that they're leader, they are actually completely wrong. This is why. The pack system works for the canine, whether we like it or not. And when the people say to me, oh, there's no pack system anymore, yeah, there is for us. Every social living species must have a nice system, rules, basic rules, and the dog understands these. So at the top of the pack, we have the alpha pair. They're there not because they're the prettiest or the most attractive or the sweetest natured. No, they're there because they're the best ones for the job. They're the ones that have learnt most and can keep the vital survival of the pack going. Beta, we always have a beta individual, can be male, can be female. Bottom of the pack, there's the omega, the one everybody takes their bad mood out on. And in the middle are the rest of the pack in different statuses, different sections. Now, this is always fluid because something can happen. There can be an accident, there can be a death, there can be births, there's all sorts of things going on. But to simplify this for the feeding, we have to know that the alphas will lead the hunt. They need the whole team to bring down the prey together. But when it comes to eating, the alphas eat first. Then the beta, then in order of status. So if you are this individual here and you're waiting your turn, which you do, it's like when you're at a wedding and the top table get their food first, that type of thing. You sit there, you don't think, where's mine? It's just like, them's the rules. How do they know it's their turn? Because these have finished and moved away. The food is abandoned. So here we have the individual. Now it's their turn. So who is going to be wanting their food? Not these, they've already eaten. Those beneath them. Those individuals that they have every right to go away. This is why when it's broken my heart when I've seen people testing dogs' temperament around food. They've got a dog gaily eating and they go in with a long arm or something, try and drag it away. To the individual, you are beneath them because if you were above them, you would have eaten. It's absolutely logical. It's so obvious. It's painful. So those above have eaten. It's now your turn and you have every right to tell these to keep away. So this is what the main reason that you never take food from a feeding dog. Leave it in peace as you like to be left in peace when you're eating your food. You prove that you are leader by eating first, which we do with our mission bonding, with something as simple as us consuming one grape before we feed them. They know you're eating, they can smell the saliva, job done. So never get that wrong. There's also a reason why we never leave food down, because after these have all eaten, then you have, and in come the lower rankers. When you've all had your fill, in come other animals, birds, other mammals, all sorts, to clear the food. This is why they are not nature's grazing animals. Actually, the grazing animals are their prey. So I hope that helps you see why to take food from a feeding dog is confusing for the dog. Wrong, it only shows them that you don't know the rules. And when they think you don't know the rules, then they can't elect you as leader. Yet another reason they cannot elect you as leader, and then they have to make the decisions, get themselves in a muddle in a world they don't understand, and end up in big trouble again.